Hello one and all, welcome to the session on sustainable development. I am Mr. Manoj Motan. Today we will learn few introductory things about the sustainable development. Let's start the outcome of this session. In this session, you will be able to understand the meaning of sustainable development and few allied things. So the development, what the development means. Generally, development is a gradual growth of a situation that becomes more advanced and strong than previous one. So we can think about the development in any prospect or in any allied thing in which there is a gradual growth of situation which becomes more advanced. This is a very common term. Even we can see that there are developments in the softwares, there are developments in the models of mobiles, and which becomes more and more advanced, and they are even more stronger in their utility than the previous one. So, in other words, we can say that the development is an unfolding of a human potential for meaningful participation in economic, social, potential, and cultural process and institutions so that people can improve their condition. But there is a difference between something which is development and the term like sustainable development. Why this particular thing has come into the picture, or what is the actual meaning of sustainable development? So sustainable development has been defined by the UN as a development which meets the needs of the present without sacrificing the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Now, why such definition has made? Because few decades back, when there was something like development coming into the picture of a mind of any society or a nation or an individual comes, it was mostly emphasizing on development in terms of betterment of the lifestyle, and that was focusing on one thing, which was economy. Better the economy was assumed to be the scale for measurement of the development, but it is not the fact. To live a happy life, to live a satisfying life needs even something more than only the prosperity in terms of economical earning. And when there was things like modernization or urbanization or even the industrialization was booming like anything, they were majorly focusing on one thing, that was the prosperity in terms of more GDP like thing, and they were totally forgotten about the things like the nature and the society as a whole, and that has resulted in the tremendous difference between the different layers of society. Richer becomes more rich and the poorer becomes more poor, and then the environment has lost its sense, the environment had degraded like anything, and because of which one point came where everyone needs to think about the sustainable development, because whatever resources that has been utilized was ultimately exploited like anything, and a point came where the environment degradation and the exploitation of these natural resources was so high that we might be on a verge of using or utilizing everything that has been available like resources, natural resources available. There might be nothing left for our generations to come, and because of that the sustainable development was came into the picture. This term was officially reported in the Brundtland report in 1987 first. Before that even such term was used, but it was officially come into the report in 1987. So now what is the sustainable development? It is improving the quality of life of the present generation without excessive use or abuse resources so that they can be preserved for the next generation. Why we need sustainable development? We need sustainable development to curb or prevent the environmental degradation, to ensure a safe human life, to check the over-exploitation and wastage of natural resources like water or the fuels, to check the exploitative technology and find the alternative resources, and to regenerate renewable energy resources. Now, when we are talking about the sustainable development, it generally encompasses 5 different things to its implementation and are termed as 5 P's. Those 5 P's are the people, the planet, the partnership, peace, and prosperity. So, ultimately, the sustainable development is a development of people which will preserve the planet, and that can be achieved by the partnership of different societies and which will ultimately lead to the peaceful life of all and even will be prosper. To achieve that, there are certain things which have been named as pillars of sustainable development. Those are economy, society, and environment. So, economy in terms of jobs, prosperity, wealth, and creation of new things. When we are talking about society, the things should be socially inclusive and it will help the communities to develop. And when we are talking about the environment, it should preserve the natural environment and the natural resources. So when any development needs to be called as a sustainable development, it should be economically viable. It should be such that it should be accepted by the society. And third thing, it should preserve the environment. Now, few researchers even have nowadays advocate the culture as the 4th pillar of the sustainable development, because culture has a tremendous effect on a human life, and ultimately it is going to be something which is in line with the human behavior and human life. So culture even is the 4th pillar of the sustainable development. In line with that, in 2016, United Nations has developed 17 goals to ultimately achieve the sustainable development. So it comprises 169 targets to achieve these 17 goals, and the timeline for that has been decided from 2016 to 2030, or it is even called as a 2030 agenda of sustainable development. So the goals are like no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, and so on. So these goals are related with the social aspects, economical aspects, as well as environmental aspects. So few goals are focusing on social aspects. Certain goals are defined for the overall economical growth of a society. Here, when we are talking about the economical goal, it should be understood rather as an economical development of whole world as such and not a small part of world, and it should be such that it is environmentally acceptable. So what are the major hurdles in that? The major hurdles includes the poverty, the population growth, the environmental degradation, the political instability, the diseases like AIDS or COVID-19, and the practices like marginalization. So these are the major hurdles, and certain key challenges which are in line with this includes the instability, such as conflicts between the nations. Generally what happens under the sustainable development, we expect the whole world as a one society, and if there are conflicts between the nations, definitely it will lead into the instability and is one of the key challenge in front of achieving the sustainable development goals. Next is the implementation, such as ensuring a programs that fit at local context, because whenever certain policies has been defined to achieve a sustainable development, its implementation becomes very important, and to ensure such implementation we definitely need certain programs which even fit at the local context, and it may not be possible because of the certain things like difference in culture, the availability of funds, and so on. So implementation of the policies is another key challenge. Then there are challenges like government which needs to form a certain governance system with very strong political will to transform development programs into sustainable long-term practices. So how to achieve this? Definitely by overcoming these hurdles and overcoming the key challenges discussed. So for that, what we need is the awareness, ideas about the sustainability. We definitely need a very good awareness, and it is a duty of all of us to spread the awareness. And we need the strategies for promoting sustainable development. Then to implement those strategies we need a very good governance. When these things have been placed at a desirable levels, definitely what we will need is the societal transformation to accept these changes to achieve the sustainable development. For that, the innovation is very important. So innovation for sustainable development will have a key to achieve the sustainable development goals defined by the UN. To do the innovative things, what we need is the capacity development so that innovation can reach at every corner of a world and can be useful for achieving the sustainable development and ultimately the environmental management. So there are different action points, those have been developed by different governments. I'm just going through the certain action points. India, which includes sustainable development goal wise mapping of scheme. Whenever a scheme has been deployed by the government at state level or at central level, we definitely need to map it with the different sustainable development goals, and we need to define the departments and the budgetary provisions for the goals and targets, then identifying indicators for schemes wherever needed, then identifying data sources and nodal officials for collecting and managing data, then analyzing adequacy of current interventions, identifying the gaps and devising suitable interventions, then convergence of all departments and stakeholders in planning at different levels like panchayat level, block level, district level, and so on. Then as in capacity building is one of the important points, so training or capacity building at different levels for achieving the sustainable development goals, for their implementation and ultimate monitoring of these schemes. Then reviewing the performance of district on the priority indicators. And when we are doing all these things, we need to regularly update to the Niti Aayog, particularly in India, on the progress under priority indicators as well as the related schemes. Those who don't know, Niti Aayog is Aayog which has been deployed by the current government to look after the sustainable development in India. So henceforth, whenever you are thinking about the development, think about the sustainable development. So that's it for this session. Let's meet in next session to learn more. Thank you. Thank you for your patience listening and learning. And don't forget to like, comment or subscribe. Thank you.